Shaded Bailey's. Hey, everybody. This is Chris from FunkyBrims.
Oh, sorry. This is Sarah, also from FunkyBrims and Functified. And we are here live and from our house. And I think we've got different lighting, a little bit different setup going on. So we're going to play around with it a little bit. But welcome. I'm going to share it while he starts talking hats.
Absolutely. So, appreciate everybody jumping on. We'll wait for everybody to get on. Got a new computer. So, trying to get everything set. I think we just had the other one working and optimized, and this one kind of having to start all over a little bit. So let us know if you see any problems or anything tonight. Bring on the Indigo. Yeah, I love this hat. We'll talk about it in a little bit, but this hat, and you need to go make those live real quick too, by the way. There's 3 new ones on there that needs to go, or 2 new ones on there that needs to go live, top of the live group. So, yeah, so hey, Bishop, good to see you. Michael, Rod, everybody jumping on here. Just go to the collections there and go to the live. Okay. It'll be like the top 2 on there. We'll get those going there. And so everybody can, top 3 actually. And so, yeah, so these will be live here in just a moment, and trying to get all of our stuff together. We've had a busy day here. So, again, hello. We are FunkyBrims. You can find us online at funkybrims.com. The QR code up here in the corner will take you to some of the caps that we're going to look at tonight. Also, the top comment that's over on the comments will take you to the live. Take you to all the caps that are on the live. We got some new pins to show tonight. Some new caps to show tonight. Code LIVE15, LIVE15 will give you 15% off anything in the store, any of the caps in the store, any of the caps and pins tonight. So. Appreciate everyone being on, and I'll also tell you, I'm wearing the Shelby blue T-shirt. We got those in stock, and also we restocked a few of the flannels today. So kind of got the last Shelby flannels. So for some reason you didn't get a Shelby flannel, just a very few online right now. So those are out there. If you missed that and want those, so keep the questions coming. All the comments will be entries into a drawing for a free cap of your choice at the end of it. And we do this every Thursday night. We do have a bricks and mortar store in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, part of Functified, which is Sarah's store. And here in about 2 weeks, we'll have our own standalone store as well, FunkyBrims. And so that's it. Let's see. Hey, Chris, will the live before the meetup be in a place where we can watch? I think we could do that. If you happen to be here on Thursday night, I think we can have that first live, that Thursday night live from the store as well.
Yeah, we'll be ready.
So we'll be ready. Yeah, absolutely. So that's a great question, Scott. Yeah,
we might make you on it.
We'll make that happen. Absolutely. So there we go. Yeah, this pinwheel, I'll go ahead and show it to you. This one I've been holding off for a little bit. It was 75 degrees here. I'm wearing short sleeves and shorts today, and so it's time to start showing a few of the spring and summer caps. This one is the Linenwheel and Indigo. So can I show you this? This is hologram. Beautiful cap. Love the shape of it. This is going to be 100% Italian linen. Really thin liner on the inside. Newsboy pinwheel shape there. Got the blues, the grays, several shades of blue. And so this one is one we've been excited about for a while, and glad to finally show it. And so there you go. Again, just all 100% linen, Italian, and you can see it there, made by Hologram. And this one is going to be $64, but that code LIVE15 give you 15% off that. So that's going to be roughly around $10 off there. So knocking it down to $54. All the prices that we will quote tonight include shipping, and so everything is shipped. So there you go. So and then I'll go ahead and show real quick, and then we'll talk a little bit more. This is the Linenline. So again, 100% linen. Italy, same sort of thing, same sort of liner. But here we go. This one is the flat cap. So same general colors. This one's going to have, grays and blues as well, just laid out a little bit different. So we have the Linenwheel and the Linenline. For those of you who are Newsboy people and those of you who are flat cap people, got kind of a choice here that complement each other. I like them both, so nothing wrong with buying both of them as well.
So those are summer weights?
These are summer weights, absolutely. These are 100% linen, breathable summer weights. Bring on the warm weather for these. I know some of you, it's crazy weather pattern this year. Some of you had a foot of snow last weekend, and some of you are sitting here like we are with 75, almost 80-degree days today. So yeah, it's a little bit of everything, but it will warm up for everyone else. But these are fun. Again, the lining in this one's going to be very breathable. You can kind of see the texturing in it there. It's going to be a very breathable cap. Typical sort of hologram shape. Nice oval sort of shape there. So Newsboy, but it's going to be pretty thin. So I really like this one. I've been wearing it around the last couple of days. Yes, Steve, they are hologram. So these are great caps. Grab it, have it for the whole summer. This is one. We tell you a lot of times the collaboration caps with other things that this is. Once they're gone, they're gone. This is not that case. So it's a nice thing about the hologram ones. These are ones that we will be restocking. We'll have it in store. Eventually they will run out. But this is one. But might as well get it early. But this is one that we'll be able to restock a little bit. So, we've got quite a few of them right now. And let's see, Ricardo, feeling lucky. Patchwork caps are awesome. I'm glad you like that. That patchwork sold out quick. That's the first one. Well, the second one, really the first one we've done that included any of the Hales stuff, where we've kind of gone in and kind of created all of them from scratch ourselves. And so I was really happy with how that turned out as well. So got low 30s today. Yeah, I mean, the weather's just all over the place right now in the country, and it is. Eventually, it'll warm up everywhere, and at least I'm excited about having a little bit warmer weather. Do you have to be more cautious? Reagan asked when steaming linen. I don't think you really have to be more cautious. I steam linen. When I first get it, because linen, that is the only downside you'll have on it, is it can wrinkle a little bit. I don't think this one's wrinkling really bad. Kind of see there, I've been wearing it all day. I didn't steam it before we came on there, but you can kind of see the linen look there, and you can see a little bit in there. That, to me, that's just part of linen. But a good steamer, the steam's not going to hurt it. I don't think so. Mm-mm. Yeah, I mean, that's so
linen's easier to steam.
Linen's easier. Yeah, I was going to say linen's easier to steam. It's a natural material. It's not going to hurt it. It's not like, the only thing I watch out for is if you got real leather, you don't want to steam real leather. Liquid and moisture and leather don't always go real well together. So keep that in mind with next week's caps, if you will, when some leather ones drop, that you may not want to steam those. So. Jay asked, how did the touch-ups come out? I'm assuming you're talking about, well, we kind of got lost. I'll show you. We had this sort of shark there, and we started messing around with some blues on it, and we ended up spending a lot of time. Kenneth, if he happens to be on here, turned out absolutely great. Loving how the Celtic shark, sort of the linework shark went out. And so there you go. Did get to go see Dropkick Murphys last night. Sarah and I did. One of the employees that worked with us and her husband, and so that was a great show. I had not seen them in person before, so was excited to see that. That was a lot of fun. And let's see. Those are the two of the new ones tonight. Again, the Linenwheel in Indigo and the Linenline in Indigo. $64 on this one, $62 on that one. Roughly take $10 off with the code LIVE15. And there you go. Thank you. Yeah, this sleeve's been a few hours, so we've been working on that, and I'm happy with how it's turning out as well. Those of you who are coming in person, Kenneth, who's done this whole sleeve, will be doing some flash tattoos and stuff there as well. And so sometimes he's on this, sometimes he's working on these nights. So that's him. Dean says the house looks amazing in the photo in the background. Yeah, this is our living room. We don't have a boring, colorless house at all. So didn't want to show. We still have some of the Feeling Lucky did sell out. The flannel Newsboy, which I really like, solid green T-shirt, or with the flannel, whatever. The Feeling Lucky flat cap. And the green Cheyenne flat cap all still have those in quite a few of the colors and sizes. Not all of them, but have them in several. So those are out there. And let's see. So we're kind of going through it. Summer Waves. This is another one. Colin, Sean says Colin is wanting me to get a tramp stamp at the hangout. Sean, if it was me, I'd tell him that, you will get yours to match whatever he does. So, tell him go do what he wants to. And then everybody, Kenneth was enjoying the other day. He said he had a good laugh hearing all the conversation about tramp stamps and all of that stuff. I don't know whether he'll do it or not, but that's not what he's probably thinking in his mind that he's going to be doing, but whatever floats your boat. So... So these are the Summer Waves in beige. This one, take a look at it and get our lighting just right there. This one is going to be a linen cotton blend, so 55% linen, 45% cotton. Also made in Italy by Hologram. Nice thin lining. So Summer Waves in blue, which is going to be this. Or I'm sorry, in beige, and then also in blue, which is going to be this one. And so these are really nice, nice caps, nice kind of sheen to them or whatever. These are a little bit more of a pub cap, going to be a little bit more of a 6-panel shape, but still have a little bit of the bill there. And so would it be a copyright infringement to get a Mr. O Funky tattoo? You can feel free. We definitely own the rights to that. Yeah. And so, knock yourself out on that. And so...
Do you want an update on the meetup real quick?
Let's do it. Let's have a meetup update. It's changed a little bit. So
okay, so here's what's going on with the meetup. It has changed quite a bit, actually. On the FunkyBrims Facebook page, there is a event that says FunkyBrims Meetup. For that, you can go in there and you'll see where I've posted just asking who all is officially coming, and you can just kind of RSVP that way. Hey, Sean. So here's kind of what's going on. Friday night is a speakeasy private shopping experience from 5 to 8. That is for only the people that are coming in for the meetup. So if you've seen us here, even if you're local,
first one's to shop there. Yeah.
Yes. So even if you're local, I don't think we're going to be able to open any sooner than that. It's going to be the private first shopping experience. So we may test out a few things too. But if you're local, whatever it is coming to the meetup, it is a private shopping event. We will have a bartender in there with specialty drinks from 5 to 8. It's kind of like a meet and greet. I mean, we're going to all mingle together, hang out, whatever, chill, that kind of stuff. I can walk you across the street to Funkified, so you can check that out. So we'll kind of have a chill environment for Friday night. Saturday is a lot. So Saturday is the official meetup. That is Saturday, March 14th.
And the official grand opening.
It is the official grand opening. So technically speaking, our hours for the store on that Saturday are 10 a.m. till 8 p.m. So you can be there all day if you want to. You can come and go. It does not matter. At 10 a.m., we'll be doing giveaways, but we'll probably do giveaways all day. But we'll definitely have them in the morning. And I'm going to do something for like the first few people in the door, that kind of thing, which is similar to what we did before. We will have a coffee truck out there at 10 a.m. I have pulled the food trucks that were going to be there in the morning. And I will tell you why. It is because after kind of word got out that we were going to do our meetup, the city was also trying, people in the city, businesses in the city were wanting to do some kind of Irish festival thing. So we are doing a, what is it called? Back Alley Patty's Bash, which is from 2 to 8 o'clock that day. So we're going to incorporate our grand opening and the meetup into that. So what that is, we'll have 8 or 9 food trucks. We will have live music. We will have a beer tent. Actually, we're going to have 2. And then
winery will be open in the back.
Yeah, the restaurant will be open. back there. We have, I think right now we have like 10 confirmed vendors that are going to be setting up. So shoppable merchandise down the back alley.
A whiskey smoker. Is the whiskey smoker coming?
Yes, but I don't know what that is.
Right.
But regardless, she'll be there. And so it's going to be shoppable. So, you know, especially those of you bringing your spouse, it'll be fun to walk down the back alley. We'll have the street in front of our store closed, which is in front of my store, actually. When you see his store, you will see why we did the back alley as well, because his store will actually go into the back alley. Mine faces the main road. So we're going to close the main road and put a live stage there, a live music stage and the beer tent. And then we'll close the back alley and it will be the vendors and food trucks and things like that. So lots of stuff going on that day. It is a citywide block party. So you're going to see us advertising, especially if you follow my page, you will see me advertising it as a citywide block party. We have also, though, incorporated our meetup and our grand opening into it. It's just all landing on the exact same day. It's working out great, actually. We're going to have a bigger audience for not just the grand opening, but for the food trucks and stuff like that. So it's working out okay. It's stressing me out to no end, but it's working out. So that's all good. Tulsa is attached to Broken Arrow.
Broken Arrow, yeah. So Tulsa is
from our store.
5 miles.
Maybe 5-6 miles. Not very far at all. Now it's South Tulsa. If you're asking, how far is Tulsa south from you? Like Tulsa, like South Tulsa? Anywhere is 15 minutes. Anywhere is 15 minutes. It's all highways. And so you can jump on the highway. If you're staying in South Tulsa, it's not a big deal. 10
Especially
15
on
minutes.
Saturdays.
Yeah, not a big deal. South Tulsa is the nicer part of Tulsa. If you're trying to get a hotel and wondering about that area.
Or Broken Arrow is a nice suburb. Most parts of Broken Arrow.
Well, suburb, but I mean Tulsa.
Itself,
Yeah. There's a lot of shopping and just different stuff out there. There's not really a bad part.
Airport, 15 minutes.
Yeah, everything's 15 minutes. Downtown Tulsa's 15 minutes. There are no parking garages because it's just it's a small downtown kind of a feel down here. There are parking lots and there's Main Street parking. So you won't be able to park. We actually have one of the biggest parking lots as far as the stores go on Main Street, and it will be closed because they'll have food trucks that day. So you'll be able to park. There'll be
but it backs into a residential area, which is the area we live in, actually, kind of towards our house or whatever. There's plenty of on-street parking, within you're not going to walk more than a block or two. No.
And there's another parking lot that's behind a church over there. So you can Uber. I've never seen a taxi here, but I'm sure they exist. You can certainly Uber. It's not far. And if you're staying anywhere in Broken Arrow, you're all of 2 minutes from Main Street. So it's not far at all. Everything's very close together, and it's very safe. So it's not like one of those, you're not going to end up on the wrong side of somewhere. Pretty good. But if you have a question, you can message us or send me an email, Sarah at FunkyBrims.com, and you can send him one at Chris at FunkyBrims.com if you're coming, and send us your hotel, send us whatever, and we can tell you if it's, okay or not, or whatever, if you're wanting some advice.
I've seen several people ask the question, are we going to stream live from it? And yeah, we're definitely going to be streaming live for some. I don't know if we'll do the whole time or something like that, but we'll definitely have something
We'll
going.
Figure it out at some point. It's hard for us because we will be speaking to people and we will have live customers there. We will have both stores open and our full staff there as well. So we're not going to be able to be like, let's stand here for an hour and do it, but we can certainly do it at different times, probably on the phone.
You got a question. Is that a vintage sweater? I know the answer is no.
Oh no. I am so tired.
Sarah's favorite brand.
It's not my favorite brand.
No, it's not. Oh, I thought that was.
No. Anyway, no, it's actually, if you ever seen this, I found this brand on Amazon, but it's actually, the actual brand is Oxnit. And they do vintage stuff, vintage shirts, like knockoff vintage shirts, whatever. So that's where I got it. I mean, like maybe $25. Will there be any dead customers? Ha ha ha. Did I say live customers?
You did.
Yeah. I meant people, human beings that are in person is what I meant, versus being online, which are also people and also alive, but two different situations. Right. So anyway, but dead customers would be fun. I think that'd be awesome. So it's a lot. It's a lot going on. It's a lot. And we weren't intending on all of those things. But their events and our events collided together, and we're just going to have to make it all work. And I think it'll be good for you guys because I feel like there's going to be more to see. You're going to be able to walk the stores. There are bars and restaurants down here. There's an ice cream place that'll be down here and open. And then there'll be things to do, if that makes sense. So you're not just like walking up and going, okay, I bought the hat. Now what do I do? And so you won't have that. And then you all will get to meet in person.
Only so many hours of listening to me tell jokes
right.
you're going to have.
Or listening to me over explain things. Ricardo, yes, we may need some help. If you get around here early, I don't know. I will be 110% honest with you. I have never thrown an event of this size. This has caught me completely off guard.
The whole,
Yeah, and we're throwing it together in 2.5 weeks. And so, I'm okay with last minute. I don't freak out at last minute, but I've not done one of this size before. And so it is not me alone. There's other businesses. And so
we got a nice Irish bar here in the area and the winery who are used to booking bands and doing stuff, at least in their thing. That's, helped with the music and, lined all that up. So it's going to be good.
Yeah, I was just doing I was doing the meetup. And so that alone was freaking me out a little bit, but then it was just like, boom. So weather-wise, we're not real sure. I mean, it was 75 degrees today. It was 80 degrees yesterday, and it was sunny. Don't know. It could be snowing. We have no idea. The thing about Oklahoma could go either way. We'll look at it.
Normally, that time of the year, it's going to be fairly warm in the middle of the day.
Normally, it's starting to rain, but yeah.
And then when the sun goes down, it'll start getting a little chillier.
Yeah, but we'll see. Yeah. So anyway, well, we'll see. It's going to be fun.
We're excited.
It's going to be fun.
People are coming. It's going to be the grand opening. We're going to, make a little splash there, but definitely excited to have everybody here. I'm glad we're doing the Friday night thing, and it's one of those things. Everybody's kind of met each other online and talked to them, but you'll have people you're going to find out how weird each other really are, like in person. Yeah, so it'll be fun.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be cool to meet everybody on Friday, because then when Saturday hits, even if there's a bigger crowd, you'll know everybody. Like you'll be able to mingle around. So
Sean says Oklahoma weather is about as bipolar as Texas weather. Yes,
you can 110%.
You can pretty much just assume whatever's going on in Dallas. We're about 5 degrees cooler than Dallas is.
Yeah, and Dean just had 2 feet of snow. Yeah, like that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, all right, carry on. Woot, woot.
All right. So that's it. So excited about that. Yeah, it's coming up quick. And I
know. Stop giving angry facing emojis. It just is weird. Don't do that.
Linenwheel Indigo and the Linenline Indigo. Both of those new tonight, dropped $64, $62. Use the promo code there. A couple of other ones. Let's see here. Sure I'm getting the right one I was wanting to show there. The Coastline in navy blue. So Coastline, we got a new Coastline coming out tonight. Coastline, and this is navy blue. Colors are a little bit, it's adjusting a little slow tonight, but Coastline in navy blue. There you go. Coastline in plum, kind of a purple to burgundy, if you will. And then the cap of the week this week is the Coastline in green. So this is going to be kind of a pale green, but this one is going to be cap of the week down to $46. Trust me, this is kind of a light olive green, if you will. Same kind of design as the other Coastlines. That $46 before the discount. That's going to give you another $6 to $7 off. It's going to be under $40, shipping included on this one. So we haven't tried the Coastline. This is a great, super comfortable caps. It's going to be sort of a cotton poly blend, which kind of, you're always, when you have it's got texture in it. So when you have these kind of like the white lines standing up, that sort of stuff, you're always going to have a little bit of poly in it to get that texturing going on it. And so that's the cap of the week this week, is the Coastline in green. So got any questions? Let's see. Alan said he pulled a Chris Lopp today at work and used "if you will" in conversation.
Oh my gosh!
I guess that's one of those things I say that I do not even realize I say that.
You say that all the time, and then you say you know.
Yeah, that's always been a problem.
Yes, yeah. I need to start hitting you every time you say it.
Yeah,
it drives me crazy because sometimes I do not, in fact, know.
Hooligan flat cap. This one's been out for a while, but still got those. and we restocked these, and so that one is out there. And then the Hooligan Patchwork. There's some funny comments on there. Hooligan Patchwork. This one.
Lopian.
Oh, Lopian.
What's his Lope? I just mispronounced our own name.
You just pronounced our own name. I know. You do say "if you will" a lot. Yeah. Now I'm gonna get all paranoid about that.
Yeah, well, you should be, because maybe that would knock it off.
Right. Yeah.
If you will. That's so funny.
Yeah, that's funny, isn't it? Everybody's a comedian tonight.
Ha ha ha. I am always
all right. So we've got some new pins too. So some of you already found these, and we have sold a bunch of them this week just because they were listed out there. We did a collection of Harry Potter pins. So we'll go through all these, but there's actually 5 of them. We have a Raven's Claw sort of logo there. We have a Slytherin logo pin as well. And these are all under one listing. It just says Harry Potter pins, but it's all under there. I forget what the name of it. The Seeker pin. That's what I always call it. But the sort of the game they play there, which I need to watch. We need to watch Harry Potter again. We hadn't watched that in a long time.
I've never seen it. I don't know what we're talking about.
You've never seen all of them? Okay.
I've never seen any of them. When we started the first one, I fell asleep.
Sorting hat. Got the sorting hat. And then got the messenger owls as well. So 5 pins there from Harry Potter. And 1 new one to show, which is a glow-in-the-dark dinosaur. So trust me, this glows in the dark. The lighter colors you're seeing there. So all those new pins are out there. Golden Snitch. That's what I was trying to think of. Thank you, Todd.
Yes, they should be on the website, right?
Yep, they are all on the website. Actually, the link to the live, which was posted, it's somewhere up and down that it's on the live listing as well. Are the Shelby T-shirts pre-shrunk? The answer to that is no. You're going to want to size up. If you're the kind of person that washes them, dries them, all that stuff, you're going to want to size up one size.
Is this one supposed to be live?
No, it is not.
Oh, okay. Sorry, never mind.
Yep, I just put that listing out there. So in a couple of weeks, when we do the second Linenwheel, that one will be the one that we're making live. It's already out there.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, that's going to be even. I love that one. But we're not doing that one tonight.
What to do?
Yeah, so she just gave me an opening to do a little bit of a tease without meaning to. Are we restocking the Sugar Skull pins? Yes, we are. Those magnetic ones went super fast. So those are coming. Size up flannel. No, the flannels are not going to shrink. Somebody asked earlier about the T-shirts. You do want to size up on those. So if you wear, like myself, wear an XL in the flannel, you want to get a 2X in the T-shirt, in my opinion. So unless you're one of these people that just sort of washes it in cold and, hangs it to dry or lays it out to dry or something like that, then it won't shrink. But most of them are going to shrink up a little bit. So let's see here. One that was the cap of the week last week. We left it down at the price that it was at.
Cap of the week.
Cap of the week. The colors in green. We can get into where it is. I love this cap. So this one is just one of those comfortable caps. We got the colors in a number of colors. So this is the colors in green. It's got kind of a linen look, if you will. It's going to be $48. If you will. I just said it. Yeah, I did. I heard it. I didn't even notice that. So it's going to be right around $40, shipping included. This one's a poly cotton blend as well. Super comfortable and thin lining and all that. Do we have more glow in the dark pins coming? We do. We have a couple more. We have a couple of Halloween glow in the dark ones, and then we've got a collab coming later this year that Colin and I were talking about today, making the pin where that was going to have some glow in the dark in it. So we'll have.
I know. I actually have glow in the dark pins coming, and so maybe we need to make them on both sides.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is there a meetup shirt?
There's going to be a meetup T-shirt and banner. So it's going to be a joint hails and and FunkyBrims t-shirt and banner. So same sort of design on that, and so that will be there. And then more magnetic pins planned. Yes, including a couple of custom ones. So those were ones we just wanted to try, see what everybody thought. Gotten great feedback that these are super strong magnets coming from American hat makers. And so we're going to do, probably going to do a Mr. Funky and a magnetic and maybe another design as well. So
yeah, because we got to order a ton of those.
We got to order. Yeah, I mean,
it's a lot.
200. So so
I mean, you just want it to make it a good one.
Yeah, we want to make sure it's a good one. Whatever.
We ain't gonna order something stupid.
Is that going to be available online? The T-shirt that will be available online after the event. Whatever we don't sell, it'll be available in person first, and then what doesn't sell, we'll probably go online with after that. So. Yeah, so Paul likes the magnetic pins. Yeah, I haven't heard anybody say those are really strong magnets. I mean, you gotta work at it to get those off, and so it's all about. I think that's the key to those is making sure you have a strong enough magnet that, again, American hat makers makes brimmed hats. They make big, thick felt hats, cowboy hats, that sort of stuff, and so they make their magnets strong enough to, sort of go through that thicker material and that sort of thing, and so. That's why we kind of zoned in on using theirs because we played around with a few magnetic pins before, and if you can sit there and shake your head and it falls off, that doesn't really work. So Ricardo asked, same T-shirts as Hales uses. Yes, the ones that we're doing for the meetup is actually going to be brought up by Hales, so they're printed. So those are exact same T-shirts. Yes. And Sean, yes, 100%. Sean messaged me earlier today. Razor blade magnetic pin. Yes, that is in the works already. That would just be perfect to be able to sort of put it there and have it be a magnet and not have to try to poke through the bill and all that stuff. So yeah, that is definitely part of the plan. So great idea by Sean today. And so yeah, that's it. Will the masterpiece ever come back? Don't know which one we're talking about. We did do the Gothic a second time. This last one, we did a whole bunch more of them up front, and we used up all the fabric we could find of that really kind of pretty blue. So that masterpiece, the Michelangelo, is not going to be coming back. So, nope.
No.
While we were pulling out summer hats, today and showing those. We still have some of these left from last year. One of my absolute favorites. This was part of the very first collection we did on the FunkyBrims line, the Boardwalk, and we ended up restocking that later in the year. Still have some of those. So it kind of came at the end of the summer last year, but nice little geometric shape there. Wear with black, wear with burgundies, reds, whatever it is. This one's the Boardwalk, thin liner. A little bit thicker material than the linen's going to be or something like that. But this one's out there, the Boardwalk as well. Michelangelo is a lighter weight cap. It's not going to be like the linens or something like that. But I love the Boardwalk. This is one of those that I grabbed a lot. And so wanted to show that. I mean, we do still have some of the ones from last year that we did because some of we were still doing some of those right at the end of the summer, and so we'll be bringing some of those back out as we kind of knew that we bought a lot of them. We have that one sort of straw hat that we found in Italy that we liked so much that came really right. It was already getting cold by that time, and so it really wasn't appropriate for that time of year. But we'll show those probably next week or two as well. So. A lot of fun caps coming. There's another masterpiece getting made right now, which I can't wait for. And then some great collabs coming with Hales as well as just other ones that we've designed for the summer. So, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, everybody.
Beach cap. Yeah, the linen ones are good beach caps.
Linen ones are good beach caps. That one Shaka we're making, where we're making the straw cap with it, that whole line is going to be great beach everything. Yeah. So, yeah.
We love beaches.
Yeah, we love beaches. Yeah, we don't have any here in Oklahoma. No. So, let's see.
Close up on the boardwalk again.
Close up on the boardwalk again. We can definitely do that. So, nice kind of a geometric pattern there. I don't really know exactly what you call it. Let's kind of get in there. That's probably the best light. There we go, right there. That's what it looks like, at least on my screen. I'm getting some color changes there.
I don't know.
I don't know what's going on there, but it's a
It's
little bit
computer.
lighter than that. Yeah.
So will all the drops going forward now be summer?
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, the new the next masterpiece we have is it's going to be more of a 9-10 months sort of cap, if you will, and should do a straw flat cap. We've got those, so we'll have to show those in the next couple of weeks. But they're out there. Some really nice ones. There was patterned. It was actually made in the same place in Italy where Borsalino makes some of theirs. Like $250 hats or whatever. Same very same cap that you would get from Borsalino for $250. We've got there for, it's not cheap, but it's super nice caps.
Any more denim caps on the way?
Yes. Well, first of all, Sarah's wearing denim caps. We restocked these ladies' denim caps for one thing.
I forgot about that. See, it's the ladies style caps. I can't remember what they're called. It's a weird name, but these are the kind of styles that we like typically for women's hats. I don't know if it's going to blur out or not. It's like, I don't know what to do about this light right now.
Yeah.
But anyway, they're super cute. Someone asked also, are there more linen caps coming?
Yes, okay. Absolutely. A lot more linen caps. Going to be a lot more linen caps. And so again, yeah, this one, I love this one. Going to be a totally different color scheme. The second one, colorway, but you guys are going to really like the second one coming out of this as well. But there's no blues or anything like that in that one, so you'll be ready for that one. And then also wanted to show again the Glenmore, which I found myself wearing quite a bit. This one is a little bit, for those of you who are places where it's still cold, the Glenmore is kind of the herringbone with a little bit of check through it and a few lines here and there. But this one does have the winter liner in it. This one is $52, so roughly $43-$44 after the discount shipped, and so I really like this one. Philip asked, "What is our favorite collab so far?" I know what your answer is.
Yeah,
it's hard to pick just one for me. Actually,
I agree. I loved the live wire. Loved it. Still love it. Ended up going to Hales, and I got where is it at? So this was so cool. Look at this. I don't even know if you can see it. See, it's the girl from the live wire. So anyway, Hales does these. They
in store,
in store they do these really cool cup things, whatever where you can have hot stuff and all of that. But anyway, they do this for a lot of their drops, and we really love that too. I mean, I don't want to copy everything they're doing, so I've got the vendor who does this, but then I was like, I don't want to do the exact same thing, but I really love those.
But they pulled one for you on that.
I asked Jenna, I was like, I gotta have that. So I think the live wire. A couple of people asked some things about.
I was going to say the Shelby as well, because the Shelby was we were really involved in designing it, naming it, the artwork on it, being exclusive to us, and so that was just kind of a different, like that one in a different way, if you will, having the banners and all that kind of stuff. But
live wire, if we would have done the Tommy on a cup, that would have been cool.
Yeah,
shoot.
Yeah. Oh, you mean we did a wallet? You can only do,
I know. But
Tommy on a cup would have been cool.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Tumblers. That's it, Noah. Sorry, I can't remember what the name of it was. But yeah, I love those. Those are I love that they do those. Those are really cool. And I think I've got three or four of them now.
Yeah.
But I really like them. So we got to figure out something cool to do, but I don't want to steal their thing and put hats all over the side, but it's really cool. I love the stuff that they do down there. So a couple of things. Someone asked about if we got all the furniture and all of our stuff. We are waiting on one truck.
Nothing big, just the entire wall unit. There's where all the caps are going to go.
And all the tables.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have some of the really cool furniture pieces in, but the stuff that's actually going to hold the hats has not come in yet. And so it was supposed to be in today. It did not show up. So we're not quite sure.
It's just shipping from Dallas. So there's only so many places.
So it actually came from Mississippi, and then
went through Dallas. It was in Fort Worth, Dallas yesterday. So there's only so many ways to get lost between here and Dallas.
I know. We're you're 4 hours away. Why isn't it here? So we're not quite sure what to do about that. So hopefully it shows up tomorrow. We'll see. We have inspections on Friday. And so we will begin moving everything in this weekend. And so we were trying to do it this week and it just did not work with our schedules and everything. And we had electric and stuff still coming in. So we can't, that's a long way of saying we can't put a ton of stuff in there before inspections. We got to get through inspections. And so we're going to be moving probably literally everything over this weekend. So we're really excited about it. We need to get in there. We need to get everything organized and put where we can see it. So it'll be really cool. Someone asked something else and now I forgot. Oh, my page. Someone asked about my store. So for those of you who are new, I own Funkified, which is the main store that FunkyBrims is under right now, because FunkyBrims was just a few of his hats in the beginning that he was messing around with selling in my store, and it just exploded. And so now he's getting his own store, and of course has his own. I mean, we have two separate websites. So you can go to Funkified.com and see all my stuff. You can go to Funkified on Facebook and follow what I do and all of that kind of stuff. But FunkyBrims is obviously his side. So it's cool. Once you see it in person, it's going to make a whole lot more sense. The stores actually flow really well together. And it'll be fun because you can go back and forth. If you have kids, whatever, you're going to love coming into Funkified. It's a lot of fun. It's a really fun store to come in. We have not found the Peaky Blinders movie.
No, Scott.
Yeah, he's dying.
No, I am. Yeah, and I have to hand it. I was talking back and forth with Ryan from Peaky Hat today, and he told me all the hoops he jumped through to find a local theater and get them, because he's having a little thing. So
what's the deal? Because I thought it was a national movie. Is it not?
Well, it's a limited release, or it's going to be streaming on Netflix. I think like on the 20th or something like that, but 2 weeks before. But
so
yeah, we should have. If we'd had the foresight Ryan did on that one.
Yeah,
Ryan's a good guy, and everyone's kind of messaged me and said he gave us a great shout out on some show he was on in the last couple of nights, and I was messaging him about that, and I was like, man, I wish we could find a movie, and he's like, yeah, I had to work with one of my local small theaters and got them to request it and all that stuff. So if we'd have thought far enough ahead,
I will think.
Done that.
Let's figure that out.
A little late now, probably.
I did not charge Chris rent, but I did in fact use his money. So whatever. Is my cap on the live sale?
It is. It's you need to find. Yeah, look at the denim. Let's find the name so they know which one it is. We'll just look up denim on the live list, and it's on there. This is like the fourth time we restocked those. Those sell so fast in store. So
what's interesting overall though is I think that like what store I can't spell. How do you spell denim?
DENIM. Yeah. No.
What sells in store versus what sells online is actually really different sometimes.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. Sorry, I had the wrong thing hit.
Yeah. So let's see.
There we go.
This one, the blue, go up. Blue Crush denim, yeah. And there's three different. There's kind of a really dark denim. There's a light one, and then there's the medium, which is the one she's wearing tonight. And so yeah.
So it's not in the live. It's in the moving event. So let's
put it in the live. There we go. Yeah. My bad.
So yes, now it's in the live, and it's there. We go.
Yeah, I had fun being I was on the Gentleman's Round Table 3 or 4 weeks ago. Yeah, that one's a lot of fun to do as well. Tuesday nights. Yeah, so Tuesday nights they do that. And can we sort by material used? Not yet. That's a pretty good idea. So being able to sort, we'll just have to play with that. It was a lot of work. I mean, we're happy that we got to the place where you can see what's available in your size. So yeah. Ryan and I were talking about doing a collab, a Peaky Hat / FunkyBrims collab today. I think we have some interesting ideas that could be fun. So obviously it takes a little while. It's not going to be out next week or whatever, but Ryan's one of those good guys that when you get on every time I've ever called Ryan for a quick question, it's turned out to be an hour long phone call. So it's good time. I think we could have some fun making some sort of a collab with him as well. So let's see. What else did I have? I think that's all the new ones I was going to show tonight. So we have the Linenwheel, which I'm going to find. Just sit down somewhere. There we go. I've been wearing this one all day long, and really liking that one. And so we're restocked Gothic Masterpiece caps. We have the ones we just sold were the restock, and so I can tell you that one of those fabrics, that red and gray plaid, which is so nice, is completely gone. We were going to make some flat caps out of that as well, and we didn't have enough to do everything we wanted to there, so we ended up making a few more of the Newsboys. But that's it on the Gothic masterpiece. But there's going to be another masterpiece coming before too long, which I'm pretty excited about as well. So yeah. Save you a 59 Linenwheel. Yeah, we get too close. Those of you who are coming, if you want to just pick them up in person rather than having them miss you in the mail or something like that, just let us know and we'll hold them for you as well. I know Dwayne's already planning on doing that. So, yeah. So the next collab won't be too far away, and that's going to have some real leather, 100% real leather ones. So that's going to be a fun one. Fun one to do. I think people are really going to like the next collab as well. So meetup layaway. That's funny. Yeah. Remember those layaway desks?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the only way I got my back to school clothes was layaway.
Really?
Yeah. That's all we did.
Yeah. Blue Shelby Newsboy. That one is not too far away either. I think that one's going to be shipped before too long. That'll be the all blue Shelby, similar to the Shelby without the flannel underneath the brim. That won't be too far. Won't be too far away, if you will. If you buy stuff at the event, will we ship it? Absolutely. If you need us to ship it back for you, we will absolutely do that. So that's no problem at all. Yes. Let's see. Somebody asked a question. This is a good one. Joshua Jones, who's on YouTube, asked, mentioned before that Alfonso makes our caps on their private label line. Yes, that the Hales collabs are going to be the same shapes that we make ours in. We've kind of gotten down to this is the shape that we really like, in a flat cap and a Newsboy, whatever. Yeah, same line. And made in Naples, Italy, which we visited last year. And so, yes, those will be on there. Let's see. Any more questions? Any chance you guys would ever do matching fabric ties to match caps?
Oh,
we've actually talked about that.
Yeah.
Actually, Alfonso has.
Yes,
they
right.
make some ties.
Yeah.
They not, and we talked about even making bow ties, but they
that
make
would
long tie
be
ties.
Something to do for now that we've got an in-store where people can touch it and feel it too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like.
Am I able to stretch cork this cap? Yeah, the cork all around that can be stretched. That is an interesting cork in that it is. It's not. If you think about kind of brittle cork, like what would be in a bottle of wine or something like that. It kind of you ever mess with it, it starts to sort of flaking everywhere. That's kind of a stretchy cork, very interesting. So it can stretch. And I know somebody was asking earlier, I think it was Reagan, while you were talking about the meetup about the stretching the linens. Yes, you can stretch the linens as well. So it's no reason why the linen can't stretch out a little bit as well. I mean, it's just fibers. You're just trying to expand, they're tightly woven, just trying to get them to not be quite as tightly woven, if you will. So, yes.
What's a self-tie tie?
Self-tie bow ties.
What's that mean? That you just tie it yourself, right?
Yeah. Not, in other words, not a clip in the back.
Oh, I see.
Thing.
Yeah. You get those on Amazon. That's what I made our boys wear because I couldn't figure out how to tie the tie.
Will Hale start dropping cruiser soon? Yes. And I don't know if it's the first one. There's going to be one of these cruisers coming for too long that you guys are just going to go crazy about, sort of like we did for Livewire. It's going to be a great one. So yeah, it is going to be grown men tie their own ties. It's I'm not going to get into that debate. I am with you. I like tying my own ties as well, but it's sometimes people.
Well, to be clear, when I was ordering the Amazon ties, I was a single mom, so it was just me, and I could not tie the tie.
Right. So yeah. Keep the questions coming. Let's see. I can tie our Windsor tie with ease. Yeah, those are, the long ties, not bow ties. We've got at least three different sort of shapes you can tie those in that that I can do with my eyes closed. But is Chris a bow tie guy or a tie? It's I'm a bow tie with a tuxedo, which is pretty rare.
Very rare. So you're a tie guy. A lawyer too, so you have to wear a tie.
So you can't, wearing the hats is enough eccentricity with the suit or whatever. You see plenty of lawyers who are bow tie guys too, but it's be kind of doubling up, I think.
Yeah. The Shelby T, the brand is it's their brand. So you need to size up.
Yeah, size up on the t-shirts.
Yeah.
And
and we are making meetup merch.
Yep.
It'll be available. Whatever's left will be online.
Yep. So Brian's got it easy. He just wears scrubs. That makes it easy.
I agree.
I'd like to have a knitted tie. Yeah, we got a couple of those when we were in. Hannah made some some sort of knit woven ties or whatever.
Do we have a meetup pin?
We do not have a specific meetup pin. We should. Yeah. Well, it takes a little time to.
But we do need to do a giveaway.
To do those, yep. So we're gonna do a giveaway before too long. We've shown everything. If there's anything else you want to see, kind of again the Linenwheel and Indigo gray cap. First one in this sort of Linenwheel that we're going to do. You can kind of see the shine there. It's definitely linen, 100% Italian linen, really thin liner inside. And those of you who are flat cap guys, we have the Linenline. So same kind of thing, same general colors, if you will, hologram shape that you're used to. And these will definitely stretch out, so if you're 62, get a 61, ask us to stretch it. And then, yes, somebody asked, can we see the cap of the week again? Yeah, so the cap of the week is going to be the coastline in green. So just for reminder's sake, we have the navy blue, we have the plum / burgundy, and then cap of the week this week is the coastline in green. So it's kind of a pale olive green, if you will. I'll give you a little look at that. Don't forget the pins. He wants to know if we can get smaller women's sizes. So smaller than 55. We might be able to get down to a 54 in some of them. Yeah.
It's not common.
Yeah. The idea that tariffs went away, I've seen several of these comments. We paid tariffs today on a shipment that's on the way. So there's nothing that has actually gone away at this point. So do I have the Duke and Teal? I do not have the Duke and Teal. We ended up doing this from our house tonight, and so I grabbed what I grabbed, and we did not grab the Duke and Teal. But if you message me, I can get you a picture of.
That sounds like a great name. What's your name? Duke and Teal, right? Think about that. I'm Duke and Teal.
Yeah, and these women's caps, these are going to be generally one size fits all.
Yeah,
they're
stretchy in the back.
It's got elastic in back for most women's do. And I will tell you, we're going to start doing. We're going to start doing a lot of the collaboration caps in a women's shape as well.
Yeah.
The same women's shape. And so,
oh my goodness,
whatever, kind of however we lay out because these are 8-panel caps as well. However we lay out the, sort of Newsboy we're doing, we'll do the same thing in a women's shape like that.
Yeah.
And
it's taken a while. Now that, again, when we're planning out the Hales collabs, they're a ways out. So he started doing them and whatever, and we didn't have enough fabric for the women's. And so we're just now getting to where they've been planned out enough that we can get enough fabric to do the women's version of them as well.
Yeah. So Andrew asked, are we working on anything for the 250th? And the answer is absolutely yes. I would just, give you the hint that in the same way that we did our own custom patchworks for St. Patrick's Day, with various shades of green, like you can assume we're going to have our own sort of custom patchworks in that same sort of vein for red, white, and blue as well. So those are in the works. And so Dwayne asked, how do we like the Dropkick Murphys? That was fun. I really enjoyed it. And the band, I don't know, the one you saw, Dwayne, if the Agrolites, that's what it was. The sort of punk reggae, dirty reggae, as they called it. They were pretty. That was a fun band to hear as well.
Yeah.
So.
Whoops, sorry.
Yeah.
Stepped on dog. It was very loud.
It was very loud.
Yes. Okay. You ready to draw?
Let's do it. Margie Keith. Congratulations, Margie Keith. Congratulations, winner of the cap of your choice. And
I think that might be a girl.
Yes.
Yay.
What am I wearing now? Real quick. So congratulations. This one is cap of the week. This is the Coastline in green. Trust me, this is a kind of a light olive green. It's coming off beige. It's not far from the beige, but it's got little green tones to it. And so there you go. And new layered hats coming. Yes, we got some summer ones on the way as well from them. And yeah, so we went to a sourcing show in Vegas. We're looking for some U.S. based cap makers to make sort of a line in some of them. But we also, it's one of those things. I was having this conversation with someone today. It's like, there's just not enough certainty around, kind of where everything's going for people to make investments to really put in the textile factories and that kind of stuff. It's hard to find some industries that have just gone away in the United States. They don't come back that quick. And I think until people see that they've got they're going to build this and it's going to have a 10-year payback or a 15-year payback, they got to know that everything's going to be in place for them to get that payback. And so it's not an overnight thing to be able to just sort of find some of those. But we did actually find a textile. We actually found somebody that's based in Missouri that has a great selection of fabrics that we're going to start bringing in. Everything. Tanya's asking, Live 15 applies to everything. Somebody asked earlier, even BSC's on there. I checked while she was talking earlier, so that everything there. Oxblood flats from Laird, yes, next fall. The Oxblood is a wool, that Loden wool, and so those will be coming back in the fall.
I don't know. Did you freeze when you said who won? Because it was Margie Keith.
Margie Keith
won.
So congratulations,
so Margie. Message us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Those old textiles we bought from the lady, when those caps start, they're in the works, and so I don't have an exact date on that yet. Part of that is both planning out what we want to do with them and also making sure some of my favorite ones are pretty heavy fall winter materials, and so we don't want to be bringing those out in July or something like that. It'll be we're going those will be the vault will be there for a while. So congratulations, Margie. Appreciate everyone being on tonight and kind of working through. We got to figure out some of the camera stuff again on this one.
Well, we can go back to the other camera.
We'll go back. We'll figure something out like that. But appreciate everyone jumping on. Enjoy these new caps again. The Linenwheel, Linenline, and cap of the week, which is the one I'm wearing. And we will plan on seeing you guys next.
Toby says, Toby's little head is like swallowed up.
Toby would wear about a size 20, I think.
Right. No, exactly. Yeah.
So
see you later, alligators.
All right. Have a good week.